this camera, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about yeah, a Themis. Okay, it says in Greek mythology. Again, I'm never here to tell you what it is, what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. And it feels like, again, this is the kind of energy that is surrounding, I don't know, me right now. I don't know. I feel like I'm battling with this something that has to do with possible masculine energy, or just the energy on the plane right now. This energy that I feel is like a restrictive energy. Hold on one second. All right, y'all have to excuse my mess, but okay. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like a sense of sadness, a sense of loss, a sense of trickery though, because it's almost like somebody forcing it. I'm just hoping for, just a positive outcome. Like, I'm never anyone that wants anybody to bend the rules for me, but I mean, maybe for a mass of people that have been deceived, possibly. I don't know. I feel like there's some sense of some kind of attack or mental something. I remember just communing with Source and saying, it feels like I've been fractured or broken into pieces. Like, I kind of liked being like that because it was like overwhelming to be the whole me. You know what I'm saying? After I noticed that this is something that happens here, right? And like I said, I don't know if it's some kind of psychological warfare, biological warfare, or something like that. But, it's almost like for a second here, there was going to be a movement towards something. But naturally, I felt a sense of someone, some energy, maybe soul tie or something come back around. And I kind of like was mixed up as to like, is this me communing with Source and saying, I feel like this is going on and, I'm saying I don't like it, and the energy came back, or was it the presence that was here again that made me feel whole? It's almost like like a doubting of a real soul connection that had been ripped away, because it's kind of like the heart of Tafiti kind of energy. But it's just like never trying to pull anything or anyone back, what I'm saying, that doesn't want to be. But there was also a death to something. And I feel like I was missing for the past couple days, just being around certain people. I was being drained, but also it's like it was a death to energy. Maybe, and that death doesn't have to be physical, but maybe it's someone that was in my energy at one point in time, but they perished or they were cut off from my energy or something like that. I'm just trying to, like I said, I don't act like I know everything. I'm just someone that's always learning as I go. Okay. And, you know, that song, Hold On to Me by Levert, which again, Levert, Barry White, what I'm saying, is like, I don't know, he speaks to a certain part of me, right? That more sensual side, I don't know, but I don't know, when it comes to Levert, something about I don't know, it speaks to my soul, right? So I was kind of taken aback because I feel like, and this is like, I don't know, open up Pandora's box or something. I don't know. But like, how can you, I can't see myself living life without you. Okay. And it's like that, you know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I'm fighting against what I feel is like a restrictive or, maybe even a fathering energy that's trying to be like controlling. Also, masculine energies, past relationships that are trying to control the narrative without actually letting me know fully what's going on. You know what I'm saying? While my sensors are off balanced, people making decisions to put me in something. Okay. And again, if it's right, if it's Source and lining things up, then I want to trust that. But it's just my relationship with, I feel these energies over time when feel like I'm sitting in that wisdom energy, right? I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying. But she's kind of like full steam ahead for justice for the people, for her children, for like in her Mother Earth energy. And it's almost like, is this what this is? What energy is this coming back? Is this energy coming back to, deal properly with the world card energy, right? Or is it because they feel like the world put down the wands and stepped out? You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just like that. But it's like almost like in that Rihanna energy of like, pay me what you owe me, you know what I'm saying? And then we can go ahead, whether that's gifts that has been taken away, certain essence of yourself that has been taken away, finances, lands, whatever it would be, and not even like just give it back freely. You know what I'm saying? I'm always willing to work for something, but I just don't like being deceived. I don't like people, taking over by themselves or not involving me in things that have to do with me. Like, I just have a problem with that, I guess. Okay. So I don't know, but I pulled these cards and they've been sitting on the kitchen table for like, it was a newer deck or whatever. And they've been sitting on the kitchen table for about 3 days. So I'm going to go ahead and read these throughout the thing here. Okay. So I haven't really read much about this goddess or whatever, but again, I felt like she was pulling on me. And so it was something about an energy of a masculine energy or a god maybe blinding someone right at birth. Okay. Now, this birth could be like a renewal or a rebirth or somebody coming to life or coming to light. And it's just like almost like there's a way of things here where somebody wants, I feel like there's messenger energy here where I'm ready to step out and go all the way. You know what I'm saying? And if something wants to keep me stagnant or keep me in a situation, right, where I'm comfortable where I'm at. And that's not the case at all. So, I feel like it was like a door that opened up or something and closed. And it's like not having a fair chance to evaluate what actually really was going on. It's like a lot of fast movement, okay? A lot of fast movement this morning when it comes to my destiny or something like that. And it's something about it that's okay because I feel just naturally whole. I feel like just naturally high. And I don't want that to get in the way of something that I'm actually supposed to be doing, purpose and plan, okay? So again, it says a win-win solution. There's strength and diversity by blending the ideas of other people with your own. Okay, this is kind of energy that I'm resonating with because again, without my soul siblings or my soul tribe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where I would be in those times when I needed that guiding light. Okay. So it's nothing but gratitude, whether I get along with people all the time or not, whether I like everything that they have to offer or not. There are certain things that, people have done or said, that resonated with me in a certain way. And it says you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspect that everyone agrees upon, and then open up your mind and compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. Okay. So again, it looks like two fast friends or whatever having a conversation or something here out in nature. Which again, that's another thing. I miss my connection with nature. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these snowy months, it's kind of aggravating a little bit. Okay. All right. And then we have the Guardian of Thought. And these are, I think it's called Angel something deck. And it says you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. Oh, actually, you know what I'm saying? This is really resonating, okay? This situation involves someone who's professional, who has a positive attitude and a fresh ideas. This person who could be you may be emotionally unavailable. Okay, so again, yeah, that's kind of like a little bit of the energy or whatever. But like coming back in today, I feel like it is a ball of emotions, but I don't want that to cloud my judgment. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where I'm at now. I'm at that point where it's just like, oh, now something that feels like this wants to come in. But it's like, I don't want to experience that only in the mental. I definitely want to experience whatever something is that I'm moving toward in the physical. But then again, I don't want to lose out on forward movement or a close connection with source. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's that. All right. I want to be a servant to source for the people. So I don't want anything to get in the way of that, or even my own desires or anything at this point in time. It says intuition and insight. Your intuition abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Okay, follow your own insight over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide you. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. All right. So again, being somebody that speaks to the public, it's kind of hard. I'm trying to do it like open, like in an open, kind of like essence. It's hard because I feel like sometimes I am these energies. Why is this outlined? Okay, hold on. Now, we're not in 20. I'm going to wait to do 20. We're going to continue in Isaiah for a little while, okay? I don't want to jump around in the biblical text anymore. I feel like something's working here, sticking to this day by day. So every day, I think we're going to do whatever day it is. We're either going to do the day prior or after when it comes to Isaiah, just to see what this is talking about here. Because I feel like this is very important when it comes to, you know, those who don't have a voice, women and children, and, you know, masculine energy as well. But this is outlined in red here in the Bible. I marked it off sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Isaiah 26 and just read 10 through 11, okay? And it says, your kindness to the wicked doesn't make them good. They keep on doing wrong and take no notice of your majesty. They do not listen when you threaten. They will not look to see your upraised fist, okay? I don't know. It's giving me that, you know, that black power fist here. Okay. It's giving me also the King of Wands fist. You know, this may even be a masculine or feminine energy. You know, most of the time, King of Wands I look at as a masculine energy, period. But again, maybe that's something I need to not do. Okay. Because again, we can see here. Where is it? I know he was out here. Let's see. I know he was out here. Or did I put him back? All right. Because I have a spread, like I said, that I laid out from earlier. I don't know. It's making me think like a dominant energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's coming in like maybe with aggression. And so there's some kind of surrounding of positive energy or protection or something right now. Because that energy is being maybe dominant, and maybe it's something that I can't see. Okay. Yeah, the King of Wands, right? His fist isn't upraised, but it's kind, you know, he's got it at his side. You know what I'm saying? But it's making me think about the energy of justice, though, at the end of the day. Okay. A feminine energy also I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. Because even the justice, when it comes to this image of justice, she's having her fist upraised with this balancing energy. And I know that, I don't know, there's something, again, with wars and rumors of wars, something to do with this whole Ukraine energy, where they're telling people to leave out. And I'm just wondering exactly what that is talking about here. And it's maybe the cry for justice that has these people in this energy. But I mean, her fist is kind of like upraised here. Like she would be holding this like this, I would imagine. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. America. I don't know. Statue of Liberty. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of that kind of energy. All right. So again. It says, Lord, grant us peace, for all we have and are has come from you. O Lord, our God, once we worshipped other gods, but now we worship you alone. Those we served before are dead and gone. Never again will they return. You come against them and destroyed them, and they are long forgotten. Oh, praise the Lord. He has made our nation very great. He or she, okay? He has widened the boundaries of our land. So I don't know, this is making me think about imaginary borders or borders, you know what I'm saying? Border patrol, border energy when it comes to this whole Russia energy. I mean, this whole energy of this Ukraine or the Midwest, which I think is the the Middle East. It's just the way I see it, okay? And Chirac is Iraq, and there has been a war there, okay? Again, there's many of casualties if we think about it in the sense of spiritual warfare. because they always give us a perception of where a war is and how it's going. But in all actuality, there's always a spiritual essence of the war that's there too. Okay, let me grab my glasses. Okay, here they are. Okay. So again, I'd like to walk with you guys, right? I don't like to follow. I don't want you to follow me. I like to walk with, you know, you guys. All right. So it says, in Greek mythology, Themis was a perfection of divine or natural law, order, and justice. Her name means justice. Okay. She was worshipped as and I don't know why I'm hearing Jupiter. It's even making me think about the movie Jupiter Ascending. Okay. She was worshipped as a goddess in Athens, which I feel like is talking about Georgia. Okay. She was also credited with wisdom, foresight, and prophecy. Her son's name, Prometheus, means foresight. She was equated with secret mysteries unknown even to Zeus. Themis was a protector of the oppressed and a promoter of hospitality. Okay, law and order. The law and order that Themis venerated was in a sense of natural order and was and what was proper, especially as it related to family or the community. Such custom, and I wanted to stop and say, I feel like this is why a lot of people have been led away from their communities, or they tried to oppress or suppress your message or your energy to the community because of this. I feel like this. Or make you, or crucify or vilify you. Again, especially when women or feminine energy is coming in strong and with gifts. So they can put you and your children and your family, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying be careful with all this anxiety and calling with some of these misdiagnoses. It could just be energy that we're in from this spiritual warfare. And that there may be, you know, other people that can naturally help you with shaman abilities or healing abilities to work through these things instead of going and dealing with this medicine, because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, they can get you hooked on that. Other things like addiction can happen. You know what I'm saying? These things can alter your mental, you know, capacity, or alter your ways, your way of thinking. This is why I'm just very careful about what I put or allow anyone else to put in my body. And nowadays, what they take from it. Because when you go to the hospital and things like this, you don't understand that sometimes and when these DNA tests with family tree and stuff like that, these people are having access, even with abortions, they have access to, you know, your personal DNA, you know, and this could be something. I mean, I don't like that energy, okay, unless I really have to, okay, when it comes to giving blood and stuff like that, okay. It says such customs were perceived as natural in origin, though they would today be seen as cultural or social constructs. Okay, it's all about the constructs. In Greek, Themis, excuse me, referred to divine or natural law, while nomoi, nomoi, to laws created by people in communities. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Themis referred to divine or natural law. So this is talking about the children, the sons of God, the descendants of God, or the natural universal energy. Okay. While nomoi, to laws created by people in communities. So again, this is making me think about law and order, right? Maybe that's why we pulled that card yesterday. And this maybe, you know, it's making me think about the evil twin. The whole thing, the card we pulled about, you know, through a DNA test or something like that. Somebody found out that they were your sister. You know, it's giving me that energy. It's giving me as above, so below. It's also giving me, you know, the sun and the moon, possibly, you know what I'm saying? Again, and then the Son of Man versus the Son of God. And eventually they're going to try to hoist the Son of Man up over the Son of God. But the Christ energy is the Son of God. And that's the energy that's supposed to reign forever. So again, if we don't challenge, or, you know what I'm saying, that's why I challenge that energy when it comes to doppelgangers or the build-a-beings or whoever that they're trying to put over, because looks can be deceiving. Okay. So I like to look to the deep, to the root of things, to the core. Okay. And so a lot of people don't like that, but it is what it is, okay? Yeah. So again, laws created by people and communities. This is giving me the Moab energy. So yeah, we're talking Jerusalem too, right? So this is making me think about again how my family came from the south into the north, right? And then again, it's giving me Joseph vibes, all right? The blinding of Joseph as well, and how his brothers sold him. Again, this is things that people did to each other, sold him into slavery. That makes me think of the energy I feel like people were trying to do or are trying to do to me, okay? Because of the unruliness or you know what I'm saying, being self-assured or just knowing, my divine path and standing in my full power and potential, right? People don't really necessarily like that. So again, this whole thing about Moses, and that's why I was trying to think last night, why couldn't Moses make it over? And it's because I think it's got to do with the Moab energy here. And the whole thing we talked about, even when it comes to that energy, before I think in Isaiah, of them coming in with these ridiculous laws that make it seem like you couldn't do good or you couldn't make it, or just picking things that are naturally something to you, abilities to you, and these people actually coming in and writing things, observing you, studying the language or how people operate, studying your mindset, entering into the temples or the domes of the high priestesses and these energies, the empress and things like this, in order to, try to one up them or assume their identity. Okay. So it just it makes me think about that, and then taking that back to governing forces, right? Or the establishment, right? And using it in order to control the people that are used to natural laws. They weren't, again, if you think about colonization, these people weren't used to borders. Everything was just free and open, okay? To a certain extent. There was tribal, probably communal living, but again, it's not until people started coming with treaties and all these things to tamper with or take, or, you know what I'm saying? So again, it's taking me back to Deuteronomy energy. Okay. Yeah. So laws created by people. So again, these people cut off the head, right? Or they reject the cornerstone and then go ahead and build without them, and then plan on sacrificing them or using them as a scapegoat, you know what I'm saying, in order to rid, or kill. But I feel like, again, when it comes to the whole thing of the uh, Jesus or Yeshua or that Christ energy, it was a choice. It was a choice. And I'm just willing to challenge it this time. Is maybe, maybe other times it's like been a wrestling, like not wrestling against flesh and blood, but principalities and rulers in high places, right? So this is making me think about, again, maybe some of us being a challenge to these individuals this time here. Okay. Maybe other times people went ahead and just went with the death thing or the death threats or the rumors of wars and broke and said, oh, please, somebody, but at this time we're just saying, nah, we still moving forward. What we said is what it is. Okay. And so again, it's just enough is enough, right? No justice, no peace. All right. So it says Themis was depicted as a beautiful woman, sometimes holding a pair of scales. This is definitely the son of, and again, it's almost like looking at these individuals and the rotten things that I'm sensing and seeing that they're doing, right? And then it's like, they're looking at people like me that's different and saying, oh, you can't connect with God and you're not a child, that's because you this. And then I'm looking at them because Satan is going to deceive the whole world. I'm looking at them like this gate is narrow. So now I'm looking at, what I'm saying, I'm even hearing 144,000. So again, I'm looking at them like, no, you can't get, I know whatever I'm connected to, if I am by myself, it's a strong presence, and that's the presence that I'm going to go ahead and reside with, because it seems like everybody else is like out of there. You know what I'm saying? It seems like there's some kind of a zombie apocalypse is not going to be green people with blood dried up, or you know what I'm saying? It's going to be regular people. It's going to be your family, your friends, your children, these people. So again, this shift may seem like, again, something where people were detached from themselves to a certain extent and being brought back. It's a sense of wholeness or a wholesome energy here today. It says Themis was depicted as a beautiful woman, sometimes holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in the other. So again, yeah, we're talking about the justice card here. We're definitely talking about this energy, but it's almost like somebody's trying to blind. Okay, this is the original card, right? So again, with the sword up and being a mean, what people would call a woman that is like standing firm, but she's put the sword down. I just want justice for all. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you can blind me or whatever, but I'll just use my natural talents. So it's almost like blinding me or taking me out of the heavens, trying to remove that the head in the clouds energy. But I feel like, again, I don't know if it's working or that's what they plan to do when it's talking about this whole Ukraine energy. This could be some kind of biological mental attack 5G or something like this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It is just me sitting here because it's the energy of dying on the cross. Is that what they're trying to do? Because the cross for me, when we're talking land, it represents the Midwest on down into probably Texas and or New Orleans, Texas, or whatever that energy, and then across from the east to the west, like the sun goes from the east to the west. So again, it's making me think about that. So it's making me think that this is ours. But the US, remember the USSR, and then the whole thing about the West or how the West was won. You know what I'm saying? Is making me think about even the border of Canada coming down or being brought down lower. But also there's something here with the East. There's something here with the East, right? Which would be the other side of the Midwest is like Minnesota, okay, the land of many waters, okay, on down, right? But then there's something going on here off to into the, I don't know if that's the plains or the Bashan or Basin, right? Um, I don't know. It just seems like something between Alaska. I don't know. I'm trying to even think where Toronto is. Like, I'm trying to see how it's lined up, but I just feel like whatever's on the other side of like, I'm just seeing something here. It's almost like, ugh, what am I thinking? Something like China energy or Asian energy, Asiatic energy, possibly in the northeast, okay, between New York and the Midwest, and then this energy of Russia, um, coming in from Alaska on over to the Midwest, and we're just like in the middle. We're trapped, okay, like we're just in the middle of this whole thing or something, and it's this is like a threat against the Israelites or Israel, okay, in the whole Iraq or Chirac energy. I don't know. This is how I'm being shown it in my mind's eye, okay? And then the whole thing with, is it 1812 or 19, whatever it was, okay, with the Civil War, when again, the line was drawn in the sand, okay? And so the United States is all actually representing the South right now. It's not really representing the North. It seems like there's a free for all from like the stock market and whatever that got to do with whatever world energy, okay, and maybe even China because it's going towards a social credit system or something like that. See these cultural and social constructs, all right, and then whatever about Russia or whatever, and maybe them trying to invade or take over that energy here, which would be the top of that cross. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so again, when we look at this image right here of this Empress here, so this is why they want to make you think that tarot cards are evil when tarot is the Torah and the Torah is the tarot, okay? And again, it says witchcraft or something like that. I never seen them say don't do tarot cards, okay? And again, I don't do readings. I just use these cards for this energy here, okay? Okay, so maybe not the Empress energy, okay? It's giving me the Ankh, okay? But it's making me think this yellow thing right here is the light of the world. I don't know why. I'm just thinking Toronto. I don't know. I think Toronto is like, I don't know. I can't remember. I thought I had an old postcard that said something about a place or something like that. A highest place or something. I don't know. I can't remember. All right. But maybe it's the High Priestess. Hold on. Let me see. I think it's the High Priestess energy here. Okay. Yeah, because this threat is like to blind the Empress or that Christ energy. Yeah, okay. So North Node, Northern Lights, Aurora, North Pole. I'm even hearing something to do with it. See how this cross is? And then the pearl or this energy up here, okay? Divine, maybe that's having something to do with taking like a dividing energy, like something between the heart and your feelings or emotions in your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's even giving me that Four of Pentacles energy. So this is the feminine essence of that. And she's holding the Torah and the moon is at her feet, right? And again, if we think about the Queen of Pentacles, it's the same thing. The moon energy, which I think is the Muslim or Shriner or these kind of energies, Moorish energy, is supposed to be at the feet of the sun. Okay, it's just my opinion. Okay, from what I've found. Okay, and then dealing with the moon card. Okay, the moon shadowing the sun, but the sun is still illuminating or shedding light on the situation. You know, it's just like something is hidden here, and maybe it has something to do with this scorpionic energy. Maybe it's telling me something about a disconnect or a death of a relationship or of a person. I don't know. Okay, because it's almost like somebody is trying to hide the fact that they're trying to take something from somebody and block the sun from whatever it is, so that the sun cannot, you know, connect or realize or recognize. But the sun is going to continue to shed the light. So these canines is reminding me of Canaan. Okay, this is making me think about the sun that they slew in between the two posts or whatever, which makes me think about water towers and things like that in the area, and these 5G towers, these with these red glowing lights that glow at night. Okay, because I feel like something is blocking this energy from coming towards the mountaintop. Okay, a place of rest. I don't know, maybe this is this, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this has to do with this. All right, I'm thinking like ascension, or even like somebody moving on up, or moving into their position, or going to sleep with their fathers. Okay, whether it's for some kind of guidance or some kind of something. And I feel like whatever, there's a lover's situation here that is blocking it. Okay, there's some kind of peak or something here. There's something like a division or something that's blocking this energy. I don't know, I'm seeing King of Cups. That's resonating. Okay, just getting over the fact of separating all the facts from like the illusions. And then also trying to figure out who this energy is that's underneath this handkerchief or whatever this is with this buckle. Okay, we did something on this with the biblical text not too long ago. Okay, let's see. It's almost like definitely sneaky Pete energy. Somebody's trying to sneak away. They've been in somebody's tents and they're sneaking away with homes or cars or something. It's almost like a dispersing, because when we're in that text and we're talking about Jehovah, it's almost like them dispersing somebody's goods, right? Hiding the fact that this person, you know what I'm saying, has death, whether it's a spiritual death, died, whether it's a spiritual death or something of tangible here, okay? Yeah, maybe a King of Pinnacles, all right? So we're back in that energy where somebody has departed, dearly departed is what I'm hearing, okay? Because of their discovery of something or someone. Okay, maybe even someone that was in the Hierophant energy here, okay, that had the keys. All right, so these people think they're going to do spell work or something to try to bind or blind me, because I'm very close to this energy, whether we got along or not. Because I told you, Jehovah energy is almost like a battle within, between myself, and it's almost like the higher and lower self, as above. So it's some things that I learned along the way, okay, that have something to do. It's like a roadmap, or somebody left some kind of, yeah, somebody left some kind of energy. But with this in reverse is making me think that because I won't take an offer, it was kind of like a setup, like, okay, I know how to get what you need, okay, even when it comes to this energy, whatever connection or whatever's been lost or whatever's supposed to be gained from this person that left it all to somebody, possibly, right? Left everything somebody owned to somebody. There's this other energy coming in saying, yeah, I'll help you get it, but we're going to do it my way, or you need me. They know that somebody needs their assistance in order to get this, whatever this is, because this is about, again, justice, or this goddess or this energy, people wanting to, again, set her up in a situation where she will forever be. It's about, for me, it's about finances. Whatever it is with these masculine energies and this spiteful energy, there's some that may have come in as a savior to the Christ energy, right, to shed light on a situation, and there's some that don't like that because they want to keep this, you know, they want to keep some feminine energies, and I just can't help but think about it when it's coming to the Capitol. They want to keep it in some kind of blind something, blind, yeah, not being able to make a decision about whatever this is. And I'm hearing, baby, I'm for real, or yeah. Okay, because again, it's almost like this chariot came in sometime, like, and I'm oblivious to it. I don't know if it's biological warfare or something like that, but this chariot came in, some sense of movement came in, but I couldn't see it. There was some kind of blockage or something there. And then also, even if I did see it, it would still be like, oh, can I trust this here? Okay. I'm hearing like ride or die energy, or somebody that didn't give up on the Lord or on Jesus or on the Christ energy. So again, the cup is full. I'm hearing out on a limb, right? When my cup was full, okay? What's the use? I'm yours. There's no sense in holding back, okay? But I don't know. This is always my cock blocking card. Somebody is trying to cock block on something. And even if this person did leave, okay, and choose another route with someone else, or it's like, again, walking off into another level of things, okay, into like a God energy or something, and wanting to take somebody with, and people in the way blocking that, or making it seem as this person is not appreciative or doesn't want that victory with this person. All right. But then the person, it's a sense of love or a heavy connection where if they're leaving everything that they love to somebody. And there's people cock blocking or in a way even of that, because they don't want they don't want me. And I'm just going to say it how I feel it, because this is the way that the energy is telling me to say it. Okay. Because they don't want somebody to be a star. They want to keep me trapped. And that's just what I feel. All right. So these offerings are coming in back to back, little, feelings of love and things like this, third party situations, because I feel like some of these people are involved with this. They know exactly what happened. And they'll help me, but if it benefits them in some kind of way. It's kind of like a lawyer's fee or something like that. I don't know. It's creating a war in heaven, because a lot of people have taken this or plan on, whether this is past, present, or future, they plan on taking this for themselves. They've already divvied it up, like it said in that chapter with Moab and Moses and them. They divvied up all this stuff. They made all these rules so people couldn't challenge or couldn't threaten or couldn't do this and that or fight back. It's basically the same thing. And that's what I was saying about Moses ain't God. And so that's probably why Moses was like, up, back the fuck up. I mean, why God was like, back up. Because I feel like in the Moab and Moses energy is them trying to use that energy of the Moorish energy to put women in some kind of confinement. It just is what it is. Servitude, prostitution, slavery, whatever. So they've been trying to mix things up with wars and rumors and wars to start confusion and fear. Okay? Even with these boosters, possibly. All right? Changing people's DNA, altering minds. Again, with this crafty counsel, definitely. Okay, we're gonna go back into the reading. I can't even look. All this is just saying too much, because again, they wanted to leave somebody out in the cold. This is about a lot of times. This is the energy I feel. There's always this energy of a Knight of Swords coming in, like, okay, you found out. Let's get it to you, right? Or let's show you how to get it, right? But somebody else wants me to be, or people like me, because I'm fighting for me, but also other women, daughters, or dowry, okay, that I feel that women can handle on their own, and that they don't need a man to be over them as a conservatorship in order to do so. Okay, especially these men usually are rolling stones. You know what I'm saying? There's no offense. It just is what it is. And then the women end up having to go into captivity of some sort with the governing forces. This is that energy, what I was saying about with the government, of them trying to lure people. We're free now, right? We can build our own. You don't have to wait for nobody to tell you about a Black Wall Street. People can go ahead and do it on their own right now. Okay, some people have already been doing it the right way, in a righteous, upright way. All right. But for some reason, they want you to come back and become citizens or become something of, right? When it's like dissolved, something has been dissolved, and some people have been freed. And if you're not careful, you know what I'm saying? Satan is seeking to see who they can devour. If you're not careful, you know what I'm saying? This is talking about maybe some kind of drought in information, food, resources, or something. But there's somebody somebody standing their ground, period. All right? Yeah. This is what I see. All right, the King of Pinnacles, same thing with him. These energies represent 4 feminine energies for him, I think. Maybe of this black or the same bloodline here. All right, and this is why they chose to do this binding, blinding ritual to me. Again, love and war, all of the heartache, dealing with these masculines that's like want to pay me back, and I'm just looking to get, trying to pay me back for past lives, relationships. It's some goofy. It really is. It really is. I don't know. That's just what I see. And they thought that this was really to me the other day. Because it's like somebody using whatever their power, position, platform in order to get, you know what I'm saying? What I see is the most high feminine energy here. Okay, that's here to make a change here. They want to make her bow down to this energy. And he's waiting to see how feminine energies can fill up his cup, or letting the woman take care of the man. I feel like this. And anybody can see it however they want, but I see this as the energy. Okay, women in some kind of being subdued and replenished by foreign women coming in, okay? And having power and authority over them, and maybe spiteful and mean about it, okay? And then children, you know what I'm saying, child brides. I don't like that energy, okay? And that's maybe why this energy came in, to take this woman and child to some kind of safety mentally, physically, through some form of justice or some kind of act or something. Yeah, still with this union here. Somebody's trying to block a union here. They don't want Isis, so they're going to call Isis the serpent. They're going to, or Ma'at, okay? They want to make it, they don't want order in the court, okay? Yeah, that's why they've had the spotlight on the world card this whole time. And the Empress oblivious to the hate and all the stuff they were doing to try to crucify her or to defile her image this whole time. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead with this. All right. All right. So some union or something may be in reverse. It might have been too much of a burden or something for somebody to carry. But somebody is regretting it. They have all this stuff stacked up, but they're really only concerned about this one. And look how it's stuffed in between the water and the oil and the soil. Right? So again, some kind of happy something. I don't know. I'm just thinking that this is something that was going on, like a battle, even that was going on within the past 24 to 48 hours. Okay? So the King of Wands is in the upright and the Emperor is in reverse here. But Justice is in the upright. So again, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I feel like this is what somebody got, either whether it's through spiritual, legal, or something. This type of death here. Let's go back into this, okay? So again, it's saying that a similar image was used for the Roman goddess Aesthesia. It's making me think about Yeshua. Really. Okay. Justia or Lady Justice. Justice is blind. So yeah, damn near. That's the same thing in that energy that with that card. Okay. The depiction of Themis or Lady Justice blindfolded is more common in the 16th century and modern. So this is maybe why they're going to try some kind of attack, some kind of mental attack. And it's almost like the hand of God just came in and just did something. All right. And it's like, this is it. It's almost like this is it energy, okay, to state the facts, all right? It's a short time because Satan or the devil knows they only have a short time. The depiction of Themis or Lady Justice blindfolded is more common in the 16th century, okay, which I think is like the 1500s possibly, I don't know, okay? I can't remember if it goes up or back, you know, because I feel like they're hiding 1,000 years, which alters the timelines, is why we think we're talking about something that happened so long ago and it wasn't that long ago, okay? Modern times, blindness represents the fairness and impartially, as well as the gift of prophecy. Those who see the future do not experience the present with mundane vision, which distracts from oracular second sight. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is maybe something like that, okay? With mundane visions, which distracts from oracular second sight. I don't know. I'm getting this energy here. Like, that's why I say it feels like a flood of emotions and love. Because again, with that sword, you're in mind over matter or facts over feelings, okay? But again, to bring love in, you know, is a distraction. It's almost like, again, for somebody to gain something and just leave again, or gain something and stay, or do something right this time. Like, again, something brand new, okay? To see somebody fighting equally for what it is, that the person doesn't have to try, but they don't understand that, again, this is a whole blinding or impartially, yeah, okay? Like, yeah, because I feel like a strong God or a coven of witches or something have put some kind of, you know, blind spell on someone but it was out of spite. It was the wrong reason, or they did it, you know, and maybe they regret it. It's almost like a God apologizing, or, you know what I'm saying? Right? Okay, so like messengers, I told you I got something against messengers and stuff. I want to go directly to source, right? Yeah. So Themis was one of the Titans, a daughter of Uranus. All right, that word always makes me laugh. Okay, the heavens. All right. This is making me think about a stairway or a gateway of heaven. Also like a, I don't know, I'm thinking of some kind of act. Okay. Just saying. All right. Initiation or act or something. And Gaia, the earth. Okay. So yeah, between the heaven and like maybe birth between the heaven and earth instead of on one or the other. You know, we have angels in heaven and then they have earth angels. All right. So somewhere in between. She was a consort or wife of Zeus. So again, seeing how powerful Zeus was. Okay. This could be another feminine energy. I mean, I'm just trying to put this together. Okay, because energy can shift and change too. Okay, so again, wife of, okay, maybe that's what I'm sensing. I want hearing King Charles, King's son. I don't know. Okay, because the gods thought Zeus was powerful and went after him or whatever. So it's almost like I was in Zeus energy at one point in time, but then again, something reversed and somebody else came back in Zeus energy that can handle what. So I was handling what was going on earth, and they were handling what was going on in heaven, possibly at some point in time, past, present, or future, whatever. As Metis, their offspring were the fate of Morai. I'm thinking about Moroni, I'm seeing here, okay? And Parque, I don't know. And the hours, or Hore, or Horus, or this is making me think about Horus. I did a video on him. Um, oh man, someone in the justice system. I'm gonna have to go back and look myself. Somebody Horus, or Horus somebody. But I'm thinking hours as well, okay? Or seasons. So again, all seasons. Okay, I'm hearing all seasons because winter is not a good season for me, but I don't know, all seasons. Some myths also identify as their offspring Astaria. So this is giving me Asterith, Astarte, it's Asterith is giving me that energy here. Another personification of justice, nymphs. So, okay, so this is giving me knights energy. Knights are always coming in and out. So maybe this was even a chance to even go into a union, you know what I'm saying, with an emperor or something like that, possibly. And maybe that is something that, again, this doesn't have to be just for me. This is universe soul energy. So again, anyone with soul ties or soul connections may resonate with this. Of the Eridanus River. So yeah, this is making me think about the 4 apples on the King of Cups hat. Okay. It almost giving me this feeling of someone going off and whatever was built or whatever abundance or something of a relationship, like someone, maybe they halfway came in so that they can go off into the, look at this, okay, into the sunset with another energy here, making another choice possibly. And the Hesperides, I don't know, Hesperides, Hestia, I don't know why okay, or nymphs of the sunset. Okay, so this is making me think about sunset, or even gods with a little g that have to do with like grand rising or early morning something. Those hours, the early hours, okay? Some myths propose for her husband, the Titan Iapetus, with whom Themis, Themis was the mother of Prometheus, foresight. She gave him, this is making me think about the book of Enoch and the sun with the pale skin, okay, that was going to make the earth happy at the end, because it made me think about the West world, okay? When the girl found out that she was in a matrix, she kept getting a vision of her and a child, or she had a child or something like that. And so she broke the matrix and she actually went at the people that were running it, okay? And I didn't watch the next season or whatever of the West world, but this is what she kept having, they were trying to use her as she was a prostitute in there, okay? And she remembered that she had an actual life and a child or something like that. All right. So again, after all these deaths, she gave him the knowledge that helped him escape punishment by Zeus. In some myths, however, the mother of Prometheus was Clymen instead. In early Greek depictions, another goddess of justice, a Dike or Dyke. I don't know. I'm not trying to be, I don't like that word at all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But it's making me think about like a dike. Isn't that something to do with like waterways or aqueducts or something like that? I don't know. But this is making me think about this energy here. Okay. Like a feminine energy. I don't know. Okay. A union between 2 feminine energies. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So maybe again, the moon is hiding something. Maybe what's ever hidden behind this moon card that was pulled is something, okay, about sexuality or something like that. Would carry out the decisions of the fates. It's making me think about an obsessive admirer that's maybe forcing the hand of this type of relationship, or they would prefer, the reason why something didn't work out is because they would prefer that energy. And again, for me, like I said, I'm all about wand energy. Okay. And so maybe, it's making me think maybe it was a connection, and maybe a same sex kind of energy. Maybe I wasn't aware. Maybe I was confused or something. I don't know. And I'm not saying that like I wasn't, I'm just saying, but I'm just trying to figure this out. Okay. I'm trying to just seeing how things work. Okay. When it comes to the whole energy of same sex energy or trans energy here. Okay. And maybe this is why, because I don't know, I just see like even a feminine energy, like some of the energies of masculine, or what I would thought was a divine masculine, could have been a divine feminine masquerading as a masculine. And may not have liked the fact that I wasn't, I don't know. I'm like not against it, but again, I just like, okay. I don't know. Because I almost sense like even somebody like in competition with as well. I don't know. Okay. The daughter of Themis. Okay. And maybe this is, again, I'm seeing like a disconnect between the children, gods and children, or governors and children, or something like that. Okay. Themis, Dyke's fateful responsibilities were above the influence of even the gods. And that's with the little g, okay? Because there's a difference. The gods, ye are gods, when Christ or Jesus says that, it's talking about, again, those that are going to be living gods on the planet at a certain point in time, okay? And then, again, there's the capital God, the capital, or the big, okay? The source energy in the living God, I look at it as, again, that's going to be a feminine vassal with the mindset of a masculine energy, period. That's how I look at it, okay? I think that's where source rests when he comes with wisdom, or the Ruach, okay? Themis followed her mother Gaia in occupying the oracle of Delphi, okay? Okay, this is making me think about, okay, a feminine energy, or reconnecting with, or realization of a connection with a child, a goddess. In some tradition, Themis originated the oracle, okay? She eventually turned over to Delphic office, either to Apollo, okay? Or that's giving me Apollyon, Abaddon, Abaddon, or the Knight of Pinnacles energy, all right? Or her sister, Phoebe, or Phoebe. Themis shared a temple at Rhamnus with Nemesis, because those who ignore divine or natural laws must face compupence. Nemesis is the goddess of divine retribution against those who committed hubris, arrogance, excessive pride, and defiance of Olympus. Okay. All right. That kind of just tells me right there. In rejecting the law and order. Okay. The Ovids, Ove ID, telling Themis helped the Duke, the decolon. Look, I don't even know what these words is. Okay. And Firha, the first human beings. Okay. So again, old guy energy, or vampire energy, or reptilian or Nephilim energy. I don't know. Okay. Learn how to repopulate the earth. Okay. After the great worldwide flood. Okay. So again, the flood is over, possibly. The dike has something to do with water. So maybe, again, there's some kind of something that's been put up. I don't know, maybe something is being handled at the border. I don't know. Okay, but it's like the flood has already happened. You know, I don't know. Okay. In the story of Perseus, the hero was refused help from Atlantis, who had been warned by Themis that Zeus would try to steal the golden apples of the Hesperides. This make me think about, I don't know why I'm thinking Florida, but Florida in a map of antiquity was in expansion. It was Florida, including some of the other southern states. Okay. Let's see. So again, maybe this is a trick for somebody to turn their back on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know why from this here. Okay, because we are talking the moon card. Okay, and the scorpionic energy here. So maybe this was something. Okay, in the King of Wands energy, he has these lizards on the back of his. Okay, the lion, the lizard, and the wolf. Okay, so yeah. So maybe this has to do with. Warned by Themis that Zeus would try and steal the golden apples of Hesperides. The golden apple. I don't know why I'm thinking the apple, like New York. I don't know. It's making me think about the children that came from the South, maybe Texas or Florida, on a flight and were sent into New York. But it's like whenever I'm trying to speak, this storyline keeps coming back. And whenever I'm speaking it, okay, this Queen of Cups energy, this spying energy. And whenever I try to speak it, it goes unheard. It's like disrespectful. So maybe that's what this energy is saying here. From that part of that chapter that, yeah, show them how much you love your people. Okay? Your kindness to the wicked does not make them good. So maybe this is why I feel like it's a manipulation with behavior. Okay? Because whatever this union was, somebody was rushing in with this message here. Somebody want to leave somebody out in the cold. Okay? Somebody thinks somebody made a foolish mistake. They want to leave somebody out in the cold. This Knight of Swords came in as a warning or a last resort for this union. Okay, but it would create a tower. Okay, and because of that, somebody put somebody back in this energy of the... I'm sorry I'm not looking, but this is the way I channel, or, you know, they maybe want to put somebody back in a stagnant, upside, I'm even thinking like bad energy, I don't know, or just like, even just like with... Put somebody back to sleep or in some kind of stagnant something. But turning it upright, you know, is a sense of enlightenment. Yeah, this Ace of Pentacles still in reverse. So, I don't know. I feel like this is definitely... There's a war here, okay? They're trying to mix up something to deceive the people with crafty counsel here. But they are the synagogue of Satan, okay? They say they are Jews, but they are the synagogue of Satan. This giving me the same energy here in Isaiah. This crafty counsel. There's a third party or something that doesn't want someone else to have their part, their fair share. So this may be, again, this energy may ran off with that energy, or be afraid of persecution or prosecution, whatever it is. All right. Maybe even thought to come in and give a little bit, right? But it's just a blockage here. That's what it is. They wanted to stop a victory of some sort here. And Source came in and tried to fill or clean out the cup. Because some of this stuff is filthy, like it's bad ideas or bad thoughts that they try to put in my cup or others' cups. Maybe with these rumors of war and things like that. Just so nobody can make a decision here. When this Chariot came in. But they're going to pay for what they did. And this person, this Queen of Pentacles, is going to get her pentacles. And because of what they did, and what I feel like I'm reading here, because of what they did, that's why they're going to go back down to the ground. That's why they're going to go on the feet. That's why they can't be the rulers. They're not fair and just. They can't. Maybe just put this Hierophant energy in reverse, because now it's in reverse, and it wasn't like that at first, I don't think. The illusions are not working. It's like, I want the truth. I want what's justly mine. What could have been mine, what somebody is keeping from. Even if that is the divine partner. Again, we're talking possession here. You know, this could be actually that energy. Yeah, here's the King of Pentacles, the Apollyon energy. This is my Abaddon, and then Saki energy. The redhead children, almost like, okay? And again, because behind the scenes, they collecting pentacles and grapes for themselves. And this is why they're not doing anything about smash and grab, or they're not doing anything about these things, especially in New York and shit. This is what it is, okay? And they sitting out there flying, you know, to try to make peace so that they can get the pentacles and bring it back to these people. To probably, for their expensive Trojan horse of a infrastructure plan or whatever the hell they got going on. And it's just lining the pockets of the enemies of the true American people. It's just lining the pockets of immigrants and immigrants, okay? Okay, of their, because this is the children of that, I'm sorry, of that energy, of that, the man. I won't say Satan, I'll say man. Because right now man is working with Satan from heaven to go up against the children of God, period. They don't want this natural love. It's the same thing with that movie, you know, with the black slime. I can't remember, Carnage or whatever. Okay? Maybe something was resorting back to the natural something. All right? Because, and remember, it was red. Look at the red wings on here. Okay? Look at the red on this card. All right? Look at the red on these apples here. Okay? This has something to do with that, man. And then the redhead one, this, and I told y'all that. Even when that one person from San Francisco, I can't remember what her name was, came out saying that stuff about now we're going to do something about it. I told you, she didn't say that until we on this channel said something about the fact that they are benefiting from what was being grabbed. It's about greed. And using wands to distract feminine energies, the stars or the high priestesses here with these wands, while people were going off and grabbing pentacles and trust funds and all kind of things that were left to the American people. Given these illusions, okay? And if you speak out about it now, or at some point in time, you know, then you're a threat to society. You're considered a domestic terrorist when they are the ones that have been allowing this to happen. They are the ones that have been lining their pockets. You notice that tar back there because that's not naturally theirs. These are the grapes from all the women that were going through this twin flame journey and didn't know how to get what the fuck is due to them. So again, this whole discovery energy here. Is in reverse. So maybe this is why this person couldn't come in. Because I'm not in I'm in love shit. I'll go back and get it, or we can have it together, right? It's almost like that energy, like I want to be with you when you get it. If this is the energy of the person that helped, of course. That was not having no malice or no trickery, of course. But something tells me that it's something else attached to this. And maybe this is why some of these kings were giving me that energy here. But there were some that were righteous and true. And I feel some were not really. They kind of had the best thing. It's like the whole town is laughing at me. They kind of had the best jewels in the world in their hands, and they just played with them and misused them. And then they didn't take the offer when it was there. Okay. And I think it's because they didn't do self-discovery. They didn't work on themselves. They didn't work on themselves in that manner of the spiritual essence of self-love, self-care. Because looks can be deceiving. And you cannot judge a book by its covers. It could be really nice and whatever on the outside and be dirty and rotten to the core on the inside. And nobody's getting away with that. The reason why they didn't want the union between me and that divine masculine is because they knew that that would happen. And I feel like there's a joining together of energy right now. Okay, because of this juggling and shit. This is why, you know, they messed it up. So their wheel of fortune is about to go in reverse, and because the sun is here. Okay, and it's the defense energy. The devil is in reverse, and the strength card may be a repentance or a repenting energy. Instead of harming or throwing things that make somebody, you know, doubt whatever, this energy now is possibly trying to really this time trying to strengthen this lion. Which gives me Mary's Queen of Scots energies, okay? Which gives me, again, the lion energy, the Lion of Judah, Simba energy. Uncle Scar is in reverse because it's giving me Uncle Scar is the energy that was connected to this strength energy that had this strength energy going in the wrong direction at one time. And now this maybe the Uncle Scar energy is ready to change their ways because of whatever spiritual attacks. And they're really changed, and it might be ruined forever because of the things that they did, or they actually are blinding or trying to put somebody in this energy so they can run off with another feminine energy, period. And the victory is going to be that person's anyways, or I'm hoping it's going to be ours actually, but I feel like this is either this is it. Take it or leave it. My way or the highway. And I feel like, again, this is what this is, and I feel like maybe sorcery or something was used in order to mix up that communication. Yeah. Or a spiritual warfare or mental, some kind of altar or something. Yeah, definitely. I think that's it. Let me look at these cards real quick. All right. So this is you know, these storylines be personal to me, man, because these energies be pulling on me. And I'm telling you right now, the fact of this Olympic energy, I mean, it's just, I have a sign in my head right now. It's all about location, location, location. And that's exactly what the hell this is. I've seen the images of these energies. Okay. Yeah. So again, so this makes me think that this person was coming from a right place, possibly. But is this Queen of Cups? Is this Queen of Cups the new Queen of Cups? That's the new seer that has a more heightened sense of view here, right? Or is this not the one? And she's sitting on the cloth of justice. Is this the trickery here? You see? Because this discovery energy, like discovering the world. In reverse, it makes me think about self-discovery. But when you look at this, it's like world discovery. This is my Christopher Columbus energy card or whatever, okay? So this is, you know, this could be the evil twin energy. And she's sitting on this right here. This could be, yeah. This could be making like they're trying to conceal her energy. They're trying to conceal, or again, this is somebody like a doppelganger, okay? Or an evil twin, or someone that wants the position or wants the fate of somebody else. Yeah, this is that energy here. Okay, of Themis, okay, and the other nomoi, okay? So again, this may be what this was. And that's why I felt this energy right here of this Eight of Wands coming in with this kind of attack. But it's also like being on cloud 9 and not seeing the dangers coming in around, right? Until again, I feel like this is my God card. You know what I'm saying? Always going to keep this star card above all, okay? And that he's shining a light on it. Through the clouded judgment, through all of that, shining a light on it. And somebody, I don't know, there's somebody here like a wounded warrior that's still here to help pick up the pieces or something like that. All right. But then with this justice card here, the way she's looking with that kind of like snooty look right here, like, I see your ass. I mean, that's just like what I'm getting from this card. Okay. All right. I see you trying to put the Empress in reverse. And look at this. This is kind of like wild energy, like wildflower energy, like confusing things, making it chaotic where there's some people that's against this and some people that's for it. All right. But it's like whatever source is saying, you still going to be the star. You still going to turn out on top. All right. So again, and she's back to watering the the waters and the earth, pouring out her information, the Aquarius energy. All right. And then I don't know, maybe this is some kind of union. I don't know. I'm hearing girls like girls. Okay. All right. And then some kind of judgment being called on something, because my thing this morning was this masculine energy. Why do they keep wanting to keep a hold on me or control of me? I just need to get to that level. Why are they kind of trying to constrict my finances so that I can't get? And that's the thing. That's the main thing that masculine energy or male energy would like to do, is keep you feeling like you can't. But when they can't keep you down, when you've already rise to a certain thing mentally, physically, spiritually, and they can't keep you down anymore. See, so there's some kind of judgment being called. Like she ready to reap the benefits and get what's hers or what's due to her. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, we. You know what I'm saying? And disperse it properly. Because somebody felt like somebody couldn't do that, because maybe they felt like somebody didn't deal with money like that in their whole life. But it's almost like I'm ready, or ready energy, right? So somebody said, whatever plans y'all had with that shit, go on, take whatever. Matter of fact, leave the weapons here and go on and walk away. I mean, this is the energy that I'm getting here. So that's where we at today. If it ain't that, and look. This 3 of Cups, it's almost like she's naked, right? Still, but she's riding in on the goat. And fertility, everything has been restored that had been taken away from her. Or in the light, because again, I feel like spell work have been put on wounds of some feminine energies to make them feel or seem inadequate, or that they couldn't come into union with certain men that need children, kings and shit. You got to be fertile. You know what I'm saying? So again, I feel like this has to do with some kind of something that was put on some wombs by other masculine or feminine energies of jealousy. Because I think we're dealing with same-sex energy. We're dealing with it was a lot of chaos. Okay, but it's going to be order in the court. All right. Everybody ain't got to do it, but I feel like this energy of these two moving forward, they're going to be restored or replenished to be in the natural order of things. Okay. With natural parts and order. And this is what's needed. It's making me think about virgin, or people that have never really experienced something on that level. And maybe, now's the time. Maybe this is it. And maybe, I don't know if it's a past energy. It's making me think that something has come in and gone already. Because again, the blindness or the disconnection here. Okay. But I'm seeing, I don't know, I'm hearing follow the stars. Okay. It's also making me think about Martin Luther King's speech about going to the South. And the strength card is here still too. Okay. So this is making me, this is making me think about going, I don't know, Moses telling the people to go south. Because South is the new United States. That this is not that they've sold us out, or they sold out the land in the Midwest, or everything but the Midwest. But Zion can't be moved by nobody but God. So again, this is a pressure to get Zion to leave so that these people can just obtain the tents. And that's what I feel. Seasons changed, understanding, dreamtime learning, internal strength, in the twilight shadow, father of the sky, and sister stories. Okay, some form of inner grief here, and then a thirsty earth. I'm thirsty as hell right now. Spirit connection. Okay, and then now silence. I feel like this is it. Okay, wisdom, women. Maybe I've even said too much. Wondrous opportunities. Okay. Yeah. I feel like that's what it is right here. Insightful revelations. Yeah. So it's time to go, maybe that's what it is. Inner quiet. Yeah. Okay, y'all. I think that's it. I don't know. I don't know what to think now. I'm thinking like, damn, I'm saying that. And that's the thing of foresight, or after something. Or maybe it's just like, show me with a love. Or I'm even hearing like show and tell is a game I play. Okay. No, not this one. I just want to do these real quick. I just want to do them real quick. Golly. Man, I know it's somebody out there that be like, oh, she just got to be right. She can't shut Okay. Success in love. Okay. Big luck. All right. Legal matters with the main female and the good lady. His thoughts. Okay. Some sort of a meeting here. And because of the thievery and something about a house. Okay. If I was a rich girl. Okay. But then there's grief and sorrow attached. Okay. Some sad news. So yeah, this is making me think about that song, Dance with My Father again. Hold on. I'm going to pull 3 cards just randomly because something just told me to just pull how it was. Okay. A change. Look, it's almost like she's getting on that damn chariot about to run after somebody. Okay. So maybe I should just, I guess this got something to do with trusting things. I don't know. Trusting your insight or your mind. Okay. Yeah. His thoughts and the good lady. 9, 16, and 6. It's almost like if you turn this 9 upside down, you got 6, 1, 6, 6, or 666 though, which is the number of a man. I don't know. Okay. A lot of money. So I don't know. This is making me think justice. This is making me think enough is this shit here. All right. They didn't can't. This the wrong one this time. Earnestly I seek for God, for only when you come in judgment on the earth to punish it will people turn away from wickedness and do what is right. All right, y'all. Wait. He presents it to the poor and the needy for their use. Okay. The haughty city shall be put to dust. Its walls come crashing down. So again, I don't know. This is God's plan, y'all. That's what I see. That's what the surveillance was. Some parts of it. Yeah, I think that's it. Take care. Take care.